for so long.
You haven't?
I love you.
I love you too. Hi.
We've been seeing you sitting down.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was talking with one of the doctors.
We forgive anything that you've said
Oh,
or done.
Hold on. Can we turn the volume down? Yeah, you can probably hear it. My head's gonna explode. I haven't said anything. Don't worry.
It is kind of loud.
Yeah. Okay. Is that better?
Casey?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Turn it just a little bit more. Yeah. Okay,
that's good, honey.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I just talked to Lee.
I know. He told us.
Yeah, we got cut off within our last minute, but we at least got a chance to cover a lot of stuff in our hour, so.
That's good.
What's that T-shirt? I didn't get a chance to ask him, other things
Kaylee's
besides.
picture's on the back.
Is it? Can Dad show me the shirt?
Yeah, turn around so you can see. It's the Never Lose Hope Foundation. Do you see it?
I can see part of it, yeah.
Have you seen me? And then it has the information on how to contact.
Okay.
Casey, you don't realize the whole United States is looking for our Kaylee.
I know that, Mom.
Her cover's going to be on People magazine in a few days.
Okay.
Everybody is looking for her.
Good.
Everybody is looking for her. Are we going to be able to find her, do you think?
I hope we can, Mom. Now, I didn't get a chance to ask Lee.
Can you look up a little bit more? Raise your eyes up a little bit. There you go. So now, look straight up so I can look into your eyes, darling. Thank you. I need to do that. It's okay to cry, Casey. It's all right, love. We've all been crying. Casey, I want to ask you just a couple questions.
Good.
I know the pictures with Kaylee in Zanny's apartment. Is Zanny's apartment the one with the drums?
She had a drum set, yes.
The one in the picture.
I think there were even other pictures. I told Lee to look through everything.
Okay. Is that Zanny's apartment? Because I know whose apartment it is. Is it Zanny's apartment?
That exact apartment, no, that was Ricardo's apartment. It was set up a lot like Zanny's apartment.
Okay. Do we have any pictures of Zanny's apartment?
Lee and I already talked about this. I don't know. It could be on the disc at home. I don't know.
What is I can't get into your,
I gave Lee everything already. I gave Lee all of the passwords, everything we could possibly think of all over again.
I want to get some video clips off Kaylee because the video clip with Grandpa is really helping people. Still pictures don't show
No, they don't show her personality.
Right, and we need to show her personality, so I need to make sure we get that password.
Yeah, I gave Lee the password.
Please look up, sweetheart. I need to see your eyes.
I want to be able to look at you guys, too. I can't look at you and look at the camera.
Well, you don't have to look at the camera. Look at me.
I'm looking at you.
Okay.
You're sitting very low.
I know.
Your head's about this much in the TV.
Okay. Do you think Zanny's acting by herself, or does she have help?
I don't know, Mom. I haven't been able to talk to anybody. I don't know. I'm hoping that if there's people involved, there's as many people that are dumb enough to open their mouths and say something as possible. But, Mom, I have nothing to go off of at the moment. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Jose and I go over this every time we talk, and things that Lee told me today I'm extremely aggravated about because I haven't gotten a single letter. Nothing that you've given him has gotten back to me.
I've only given him my letter. I don't think I've given him Annie's letter yet.
Well, I got 2 letters that were sent directly to the jail, but nothing that's been given to him has been given to me.
Well, he can't hand anything to you. Did you read anything in my writing?
I read the one little note, yes, but Lee said that he's written letters and he's written other stuff.
Okay, well, then the one little note that I wrote,
He did
you
show
did
me.
get it. Okay, that's the only note that I've given. So don't lose
according
total faith.
to Lee, I'm not losing faith. I'm just going to have a lot of questions for him when I see him, hopefully
That's
later
fine.
today.
You want to have questions for him.
I have a lot of questions, and I'm going to ask you something that he told me. I guess there was a lady that came forward on the news. Her and her son were at the airport, said that they saw Kaylee, spoke to Kaylee.
Right, and she said her name was Kaylee Marie Antony.
Do you have any more information on that?
Yes. But again, the Sheriff's Department's telling us they're fully investigating that.
Well, I want someone outside of the Sheriff's Department looking into these things. I mean, I want Lee to look into stuff. I want you guys to look into stuff. I want Jose to look into stuff. I don't just want...
We're trying to request those videotapes from the Orlando airport.
Okay.
I was with Jose today when he requested that.
Okay. Have you spoken to her yourself?
Oh, she contacted me. She calls me every day, 3-4 times a day.
Okay, good. Well, that's what I wanted to know. I don't want just one person running errands for me, someone that I have no contact with. And
Does Charlotte sound like a potential place to look?
You can look in Charlotte. I know Zanny's had roots in North Carolina. I know
and definitely Miami.
Definitely Miami. And New York.
Do you know is her mother's name Zenaida Fernandez Gonzalez as well?
No, her mother's Gloria.
Is her mother, what age is her mother?
Between yours and, she's between your age and Dad's age, so she's
about
in her 50s.
55?
Roughly, yes.
Have you ever heard her sister's name? Not Zanny's sister, her mom's sister's name, Zanny's aunt's name.
No.
Is it possible that she could be staying with her Zanny's mom could be staying with Zanny's aunt in Miami?
It's a possibility. I don't know where exactly they are in Miami or who they're staying with, but it's a possibility.
Does Josephina sound familiar to you? Josephina?
No.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, man.
Are they gonna...
Oh,
go ahead, honey. No, go ahead, ask.
I was just going to ask if they were going to let us have an extra almost 15 minutes since we didn't get...
Probably not. We'll have to ask to start over. I don't know if they'll allow us or not.
Okay.
Oh,
are they?
Okay, that's what he said. Okay. Okay. All right. Do you want to speak to your father now?
Sure.
Okay.
Hey, gorgeous. How you doing?
I look like hell.
Well, you know something? You really need to keep your spirit high for all this.
I haven't been crying while I've been in here.
Well, you know
something?
something?
Trying to read books and do other things to keep my mind off of stuff.
Well, you know, I want to be able to reach out and hug you and give you the big Papa Joe hug. But you know, we got to get that little girl back any way we can, and we're
Dad,
doing everything we can.
My only concern. I gave Lee a statement. I want him to speak to whoever in the media, give them a statement specifically from me. He's going to give them an exact quote. She's my only concern. Next to Kaylee, it's you guys. That's my only concern.
Can I ask you something? Is there any particular city that you took Kaylee to at all? Any particular friend?
I haven't. No.
It's been mostly just local?
It's been local. It's all been local. The last time I was in Jacksonville was in March. I haven't left the city.
Well, you know, everyone is doing...
going to Cocoa Beach one time back in maybe May. I know everyone's looking. I'm getting updates from Jose or from an occasional officer in here will give me just a little bit of the media that they've stomached watching.
Well, have you got a chance to read a paper or see the news?
I'm staying away from the TVs. They don't even have the TV on in here for news purposes. I haven't seen the paper or anything like that.
Okay, Mom wants to talk to you in a second.
Oh, God.
Listen, I'm in front of the cameras all the time. What message do you want me to give to Zanny and to Kaylee? What do you want me to tell Zanny?
That she needs to return Kaylee.
What do you think her reasons are?
Mom, I don't know.
Okay.
I forgive her. My only concern is that Kaylee comes back to us, and she's smiling, and she's happy, and that she's okay.
Okay. What do you want me to tell Kaylee?
That Mommy loves her very much. And she's the most important thing in this entire world to me. And to be brave.
Shh, hold on. Anything else?
Just that I love her. I truly, truly love that little girl and miss her so much. God, did I miss you guys.
I know, honey, we miss you too.
I know Lee's priority list, we went through things, and I know Kaylee's at the top of everybody's priority list. I'm the last on mine right now.
I know you are. I know you're the last on your list.
I'll sit here as long as I have to. I don't care.
Are you protecting Kaylee? Are you protecting me? Are you protecting whom? I know you're protecting.
Lee and I have made an agreement. I'm going to start writing letters. I'm going to do it today. I'm going to write individual letters to each of you. Send them through the mail, through the jail mail.
I don't want to wait through the mail, darling.
I'm protecting our family, yes. Not from anything that I've done.
Someone threatening us. Someone threatening us.
Mom, just leave it at that, please.
Okay.
For right now, just leave it at that.
Okay. I trust you. But don't just know that you don't have to protect this family. This family is tough. We've been through a lot in the last week and a half.
Mom.
We're pretty darn strong. We almost lost it a few times, but we are stronger now than we've ever been. So don't try to protect Dad or me or Lee.
I know.
We have to protect Kaylee. So don't protect us.
That's
we
all
have
I'm
to
worried
protect
about.
Kaylee.
I know.
Well, then there's nothing to protect us for. Do you understand that?
I understand that, Mom.
I have a question for you.
Go ahead.
How come she never got a chance to get the car? Doesn't make sense.
Mom, because this is recorded, and I don't know who's going to see things, and who's going to misconstrue whatever else, like I said, there's things that I directly need to say to each of you.
Okay.
That
I trust that.
Lee and I are finding other means to do. So.
Okay. Has someone else been in our house?
I don't know, Mom. Possibly. I told you a long time ago she had a key. God, I was going to ask you something too, and I don't remember.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. How's the rest of the family?
Grandma's not doing very well at all, Casey. She's not. And I can't talk to her because it's not good when I do talk to her. So she's not doing well at all. So everybody sends their love. Everybody loves you. Everybody knows that you've done nothing to Kaylee.
Good.
You understand that?
I know that. I'm just glad everybody else knows that.
Well, there's a lot of people out there, though, that doesn't believe that, darling.
Oh, I know. But again, I I get that daily here.
Okay, well, hold on. Dad wants to talk to you,
Oh,
babe.
go ahead.
Casey, what can I do?
Just try to keep talking to the media, I guess. Keep things positive. Keep it focused on Kaylee. That needs to be the main focus.
Is there anything else that you want to say directly to me at all?
Just that I wish that none of this would have ever happened. I really wish that none of this would have ever happened.
Well, we all feel that way, and I know we're all just given a lot right now, and we have to keep on being strong and knowing that we've got to bring you and we've got to bring Kaylee home. And I mean, we know where you're at. I don't want to see you here. I don't want you here. But
yeah, but in some ways, I almost feel more protected here than if I were on the outside.
well, I guess there's some truth in that. But you know, once we get that little girl home, which I hope is today, you know, that stuff with you, it's not going to be easy to get through. But at least we'll have you out also, and that's
as
the
long
focus
as we
here.
have Kaylee home, everything else with me we'll deal with as we can. Lee made a good point. Getting Kaylee home is our priority. Everything else will fall into place after that. And that's the truth.
Well, you got to know that Mom and I worry about you being here.
I know, but I'm under protective custody. I'm in my own cell. I'm right across. I mean, I'm literally within 4 steps from where their little station is in here. So I'm being watched at all times.
Okay, but when was the last time you talked to Mr. Baez, if I might ask?
Wednesday night. Today's Friday. Wednesday.
Okay. Have you ever thought about even just reaching out to the guys at the sheriff's department, just talking to them?
The few times that I have, Dad, you've seen what's blown up in my face. They've misconstrued things that I said to them. Resources that I gave them, they haven't used. So, in all honesty, as much as I'd like to at the moment, if I'm going to, it won't be an in-person conversation. It won't be an over-the-phone conversation. It will be in writing. So there's no way of them twisting my words or saying that I didn't give them information.
Well, do you have access to a phone and stuff every day or not?
No, there needs to be money put, I guess, in an account for me so I can make calls that have to be collect calls.
Well, you know, you can call us. We'll accept the charge.
No, I understand that, but I'm saying I think there still has to be money in an account for me to be able to make any calls, from what I've been told. Tell
Okay,
Mom
so
to keep breathing.
So you need some money so you can make outside calls.
As far as I know, yes, you'll have to ask somebody more information on that.
Okay. Well, talk to Mom 1 second.
Is there any messages to anybody that you want me to give? Do you want me to tell Annie anything? Tony anything?
Tell Amy that I'm sorry.
Okay.
Tell Ryan I appreciate all of his help. If you could ask him to come if he gets a chance to come in town. I don't know if he's going to be able to.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, just tell the rest of the
What
family
about Tony?
What the hell is there to say to him? I mean, it took a friend of mine that I haven't seen in at least 4 years, haven't talked to in maybe longer than that, someone from high school, to come and see me, and he hasn't made any effort, won't talk to Jose, you know, when I sent even a specific note. I mean, I would like to reach out to him, to talk to him, but at the same time, my concern is you guys.
Okay. How about Jesse? He's been real close. Is there anything you want me to tell Jesse?
I would like Jesse to stay as far away from you guys as possible. I'm saying that wholeheartedly and as calmly as possible.
Okay.
I don't know how much I trust him right now, and I even told Lee that. Lee's going to investigate a few people for me. I in my gut, I don't know if I can trust him.
Okay. Well, I've been thinking that all along, but I've told the deputies my feelings.
Jose and I had a couple conversations about that. We've talked about that multiple different times, actually.
Does he know Zanny?
To the best of my knowledge, no, but quite possibly.
Okay. Has Jesse ever watched Kaylee in the last month or so while he was off work?
No.
Okay.
The last time he watched Kaylee was at his parents' house when she was a baby. So that was 2006.
Okay. You know, his dad has been trying to reach out to your dad. His mom sent Lee an email and to tell us that they, as much as the differences that they had with you, they still know that you're a good mom and that, they want Kaylee back as well. So I want you to know that.
I appreciate that. I mean, coming from his family, yes, that means a lot. As far as Jesse as an individual, is very questionable for me.
Okay.
Very, very questionable. Things from his parents that I can,
Hey, I
guess
question.
honestly say I appreciate. Yes.
Your Tiffany ring, your little heart ring, where is it?
I don't know. I haven't seen it for a long time.
And who gave you that ring again? I forget.
Jeff.
Okay. We can't find Jeff.
Lee actually has more information on stuff like that. He said that he knows information about him, about Juliet, about other people.
Okay. Dee or Daisy or whatever her name is from Kodak called and said to tell you she loves you and she knows you're okay. She just called me. She'll be coming into town.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Are we Tom Frank or Tom Manley? Because
there's
they had
a Tom Frank and a Tom Manley. Again, information when I had spoken to people even directly at Universal.
Now, Frank is the last email that you got that you showed me. Now, why did they put in the police report Manley?
Mom, I don't know.
Okay, well, I'm just wondering. So
this is what I'm saying. Information specifics that I had given them.
Do you think I could get Mike's help?
Kozak?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe. I haven't spoken to Mike in quite a long time.
But he knew a lot of these people, didn't he?
He might have. I don't know.
Okay. All right.
Have you guys heard from Earl at all?
No.
Meredith, my first manager. No.
No. I don't know how to get in touch with him either.
He had a MySpace. You might be able to find it on my friends list.
Do you know how?
Check MySpace.
I don't know your MySpace password.
Do you know the email for it?
Is it Casey L. Marie?
I'll spell it for you. Yeah. KAYSEEOMAREE at cfl.rr.com. Password is the same as my Facebook account. It's Timer. TIMER 55.
Do you know who that on your MySpace friend who, God, what the heck's his name? Marky Mark?
Yeah, that's Mark Hawkins.
Oh.
That's Charlie Brown. That's Mark Hawkins.
Okay, well, it didn't look like Mark. That's why. Because someone thought that person looked familiar, one of the witnesses.
It's Mark.
Okay. He hasn't seen Kaylee or has anything related
Mark's
to this.
On the West Coast, no.
Right.
Mark is one of those people that I trust.
Did you stop by and see his mom a week before all this happened?
We ran into each other at Target out at Waterford.
Do you think she could share anything with me?
I don't know what she'd be able to share. We talked just quickly in passing, and it was about Mark.
Okay, I just didn't know. I just thought maybe I could ask that, and that might be a yes or no question you could answer to me.
I don't think there's anything that anyone would know.
Okay. silver car, correct? Or color car?
Silver Ford Focus, 2008, 4-door. The windows aren't tinted. It's very basic. There's a pink floral car seat on the right passenger side in the back seat. That's the car seat that she's had for Kaylee.
And that's why Kaylee doesn't, none of her stuff's missing from the house, because she's got everything.
She has everything. She's always had shoes, socks, diapers, clothes, toys. I mean, you name it.
Who else did she ever nanny for before, besides Jeff, that you're aware of?
No one that I know of. He's the only person that I knew of.
Okay.
I know she'd watched her nephews and her niece. Outside of that, I don't know if there was anyone else.
Okay. And she definitely watched Annabelle.
Definitely watched Annabelle on several occasions.
Okay. Oh, where did you take Kaylee to get her hair cut?
I never took Kaylee anywhere to get her hair cut. That's why when I heard that was complete bullshit. The only time Kaylee's gotten her hair cut has been at the house. When I did it or when you did it.
I know that. Well, who's your beautician? Who's the
last
girl that
person?
colored your hair?
No one colored my hair. I did my hair last.
Okay.
No one has touched my head since the first week of April after my 21st birthday last year.
Okay.
That was the last person that cut my hair.
So I'm just wondering where that came from.
Yeah, exactly. I'm wondering where that came from.
Okay. Is there anything else you need me to know or to check on for you?
I already told Lee to check my phone records. Keep checking that. Go back through even MySpace stuff. There could be something.
Is there any particular day for sure that you know we need to track this back to?
As far as what, Mom? What specifically?
The last day you saw Kaylee.
The 16th.
No, I thought Tara said her and Kaylee spoke on the phone on that week.
Tara?
Tara from Michigan.
You mean Mark's psycho ex-wife, Tara?
Yes.
She has not even spoken to me since probably the end of May, at least. And there goes the TV. Lovely. 5 minutes.
Is that an error? Your session will end in 5 minutes. Casey?
5 minutes, I know. I have not spoken with Tara in well over 2 months.
Okay, she said that she had a 13-minute conversation. No, not 13. That was someone else. That she had over an hour conversation with you. She was having issues.
Yes, exactly. Like 2 months ago. I haven't talked to her since then.
Well, she said it was just a few weeks ago.
You can check the number on my call records.
Don't get upset. I'm just
No,
saying.
I'm just telling you.
She's saying that
I know what she's saying.
to each other. Okay.
The babies never spoke to each other. I never even put Kaylee on the phone. Don't listen, Mom.
No, Casey.
I'm not getting mad at you.
I
know you're not. Listen. People like Tara, people like Jessie, who are maybe trying to help, even Christina, God bless her, don't know what the hell they're talking about. They may have talked to me within the last few months or have seen me within the last, year. And will say, oh yeah, this was during this such and such time because they're trying to help.
I know.
Well, Mom, this is why stuff's getting misconstrued. Words are getting put in my mouth. You have my phone records.
I just wanted to confirm that.
I have not spoken with Tara. You can look up her number.
I believe
whatever the Michigan thing is, whatever.
Okay, now we only have 5 minutes. What else do you want me to check on?
I thought they were giving us extra time.
I don't know. That's only 5 minutes in this session.
Oh, I know, and it'll cut off when we have 1 minute left. And then we'll get our last minute. I'm fine.
Okay.
I want you guys to know that. I'm eating to the best of my ability. I miss real food. I
know. I haven't cooked in any of this. People be bringing food to the house. If I list names, is there anybody that I may have an insight?
Lee and I already went over this. He had a whole list of people that whether or not he should even bother talking to them, people he should look into.
Were you ever intending on going to Puerto Rico?
Yeah, at the beginning of the year, and we had talked about stuff progressively throughout the last few months.
Who made the reservations?
There was never a reservation made for me. I was going to make my own reservation. Everyone
Right,
was
but
buying
who made
tickets.
everybody's? Who made
Everyone was-
everybody's?
Nobody was making reservations. We were all going to be buying our tickets as we could or as we wanted to, and we're going to be staying at JP's family's apartment or his apartment down there.
Okay. I thought it was
No, there was
okay.
nothing that was pre-scheduled months in advance. We were all waiting to buy tickets if we were going to buy tickets, things of that nature.
Yeah, because Amy's flight number was written on a piece of paper in your handwriting.
Yeah, I know, because I was picking her up.
Okay,
I needed to know her flight information for when I was going to get her from the airport.
that makes sense.
Yeah, and just like the menus that you found at the house, the breakfast, lunch, and dinner, that was my list. That was my stuff. I wanted to start waking up at 5 a.m. working out. If it was for Kaylee, there would have been waffles listed, mini pancakes, little things that she liked. I would never feed her a bagel with eggs.
She likes
And-
bagel and eggs and cream cheese and that kind of stuff.
So do I. We're like the
Okay.
same little tiny person. You know, she's almost my size anyway. But it was all health food, was it not, on those lists? It was healthy stuff. Because that was one thing Jose asked me 3 or 4 times about the menus.
Got 1 minute.
I know
What do you want to say to us?
that I love you and that I miss you. And, you know, you
And we're-
guys stay as strong as possible.
We are, Casey. Our whole life's turned upside down looking for this little girl.
I know. Trust me, if I could be out there with you, I would be in a heartbeat. Trying to help take the strain off of you, trying to find her. That's all I want to do.
We're going to see her little face again,
I pray to God every day that we do.
Casey.
Hello
we
again.
we have 45 more minutes. They've been
Really?
so gracious to give us the whole 45 minutes.
They're being generous today.
Well, Casey, I think everybody wants an end to all of this.
Oh, of course.
I have to ask,
Yeah, go ahead.
did Kaylee ever stay at Tony's?
No.
Are you sure?
Positive. We'd hung out over there, but she'd never stayed. No.
Okay. Tony admitted to Lee that there's drugs in his home. Could this be related to something like that?
No, it's not.
Okay, just had to ask, sweetheart.
No, his roommates smoke weed, but no.
Okay.
It's one of the
Alright,
big
just wanted to
reasons. One, Kaylee would never stay over there. Two, I wouldn't have Kaylee just stay at anybody's house.
I know you wouldn't. That's why I had to ask.
I know, that's fine.
Okay. Oh, besides Lee and Dad and I, has anybody else visited you?
Yeah, Patrick Bourgeois. He was friends
Who's
with Mike
that?
Walker. Do you guys remember Mike Walker? Dad might.
Mike, what?
From track.
Why? How did he get?
He came and saw me yesterday about 9 o'clock, 9:10 in the morning. He was the first person that had actually come up to see me as far as a phone call is concerned. He just wanted to basically tell me that I have friends on the outside. Mike passed on a message telling me that he hopes that I'm okay, to keep my head up. And he said that a bunch of other people from high school all just wanted me to know that
9:24. Uh-huh.
that you know that they were behind
Patrick?
me. Bourgeois. The spelling, I'm gonna butcher it terribly, but at least that he's been trying to contact him like through emails and stuff, and I told him that's someone that he can talk to because I know he's more than willing to help in whatever way he can, and that's even what he told me. He's gonna try to write me and get other people to write me to try to keep my spirits up. So, I mean, I was very short with him, not really knowing what to say at
Right.
that point. But I mean, I definitely appreciated his visit, and that's even what I told Lee. I wanted to make sure that he knows that, how much I appreciate him coming to see me. So that meant a lot, especially from someone that I know I haven't talked to in the last 4 years since high school.
Oh, is there a Tia Torres in our neighborhood? There's a Tia Torres.
Tia Torres.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is. I don't know who a lot of the people are that live in our neighborhood outside of...
Well, I forget who she told, but she told someone that I was hospitalized recently with a mental condition.
Wow. I'm glad I'm
just
not
serious.
on the outside. I'm
you
really
would be.
glad I'm not out there.
You'd be surprised the crap that's coming.
No,
That
Mom,
people
but see,
think
that's
that
just
they.
it. I'm not surprised at the crap that's coming. That's another reason I don't want to hear any of this media bullshit. People want to have their face on the news, want to have their 2 seconds of fame. I never once wanted to be on TV or to have anything, period, let alone it be the worst catastrophic thing that could happen not only to myself but to our family. I mean, it doesn't surprise me what people are going to do or say to try
Well,
to get
there's
attention.
only a few people, Casey, because everybody that knows you. The thing
I know
that they're
It's the
saying
people
most
that
is that
don't.
you're the mom of the group. You're the one that always takes care of everybody else.
That's how it's always been. It's the truth.
I know, because you're a lot like me.
I'm a lot like you. You're exactly right. And that's what people have said. They're like, wow, your mom's a real spitfire. People have been talking you up like crazy, and they're like, I wouldn't piss her off. No, you wouldn't. They would respect you more than anyone else.
All I'm trying to do is find Kaylee for both of us.
Oh, I know.
For all of us. And I'll do whatever it takes.
I feel the exact same way. That's exactly what I've been saying. I don't care what I have to do. When I told them I would lie, I would steal, I would do whatever by any means to get her back. That's exactly how I feel. It's the truth.
Casey, we have to find her before her 3rd birthday.
Mom,
That's coming up fast.
I know, we have a couple weeks.
I don't want to wait another minute, let alone...
I don't want to wait another minute. I want her to be found, whether I'm still stuck in here or not. I don't care.
I think once she's found, then you can tell everybody what you know, and you'll be released. Don't you think?
Potentially, I don't know. Yuri has it set in his mind that I've done something.
Well, he thinks you guys did something to Kaylee.
Hey, can you hold on for a second?
Yeah, well, don't waste our time.
I'm not going to. I'll be right back.
Why would she do that? That's not right. Now they're taking her. What the hell is that? Well, they did give us a whole slot, so. Just sit down. She doesn't come back. She's coming. was that
I'm
all
under
about?
protective custody. I'm not allowed to be out if there's other people around, if there's other inmates.
Oh, so
So I
they
have to go
had
back to my cell. Yeah.
Okay, so there's other people there.
Well, right now, no. There's no other inmates out.
Okay.
But if there's another
Okay.
inmate that has to come in, I have to go back and
I
be
gotcha.
behind the
I
closed
gotcha.
door. So
I gotcha.
it's for my
It's
own
okay.
protection.
Well, Casey,
No,
you
but
know,
that's what I'm saying.
not a bit.
I appreciate it in every way possible.
Okay. Have you spoken with the psychologist or psychiatrist yet?
Every single day.
Okay.
And that's who
Are
I
you,
was talking to when I was sitting at the table.
are you able to freely speak with her? Or is that recorded?
No, it's not recorded.
So do you feel like you can open up to her?
No.
Okay. Understood.
We've talked about how I feel about things, but I'm not opening up to someone that I don't know. The only person that I have would be Jose. I mean, for obvious reasons, he's someone that I know that I need to trust, that I've started to trust. And
Are you able to be in the same room with him, or do you have to do
yeah,
like
no,
what we're
we
doing?
have open meetings.
Okay.
Most of the time he can get my cuffs off at least, so that way I'm still chained at my feet most of the time. But no, it's in contact. Him and I sitting at the same table, and it's just us. So
Well, that's good that you get that personal contact with the outside
he
a little
fought for that completely.
bit. I know.
So it's nice to have that contact, and I know that there's no way I can see you guys in person. That's something that I've asked time and time again, but I know that there isn't a single inmate that's allowed that that right whatsoever, unless it's someone that's involved within, the police department or an attorney.
Okay. Dad said he has a couple of things he wants to talk to you about, honey.
Okay.
Okay, hang on.
I know this might be a tough thing to answer,
No, go ahead.
but did you borrow something from anyone or remove it without their permission that Kaylee might be being held for?
No,
I know that's a tough question, sweetie, but I just need to ask you.
it's not a tough question, Dad. I mean, Mom
Well-
knows the stuff that I had taken from her. We discussed that, on numerous occasions. And with Amy, I mean, I feel guilty about that. I feel extremely guilty, but I was under a time of desperation.
Well, but what do you mean by that with time of desperation? I don't understand.
Like I said to you, well, I said to Mom, and Lee and I have spoken, and he advised me of something which is very smart. The written contact will be better than anything that's going to be recorded, since we can't speak openly, freely, in person.
Okay. Well, I don't want to take time then going into anything else, and I want you to know, is there something that I can do for you, sweetie? I mean, I want you out of here.
I know,
I mean,
I want me out of here too, as quickly as possible, but at the same time, I know that until we get the bond lowered as much as possible, which is probably going to take a lot, the police aren't going to drop any charges. That's pretty evident.
Well, can I share something with you?
Yeah.
The longer and longer this drags on,
The harder it's going to be.
there's going to be maybe additional things that might hit everyone, and I don't want to get into that with you, but it's getting very, very crucial that we've got to get you out of here. If I could get you out of here right now, I would. But I
Yeah.
want Kaylee back too.
That, again, Kaylee is my concern. If I have to stay in here outside of that, if I can get out and then have to come back, I'll deal with whatever I have to myself that in regard to me. I
Well,
want to
you
be
to know.
out.
I want you to know, I want to take your pain away from you. So, you can tell me anything.
I know that, Dad.
I miss you, sweetie.
I know that. I miss you too.
I wish I could have been a better dad and better grandpa,
You've been a great dad and you've been the best grandfather. Don't for a second think otherwise.
Well,
You and Mom have been the best grandparents. Kaylee's been so lucky. Kaylee
Okay,
is
well.
so lucky to have both of you. I can't even put into words how glad I am that she's had both of you. And that she still has both of you.
It goes without saying, that our house is empty without both of you there. It's empty. all the little things we took for granted, we miss them so much.
That's exactly how I feel.
All your little things and all her little things, it hurts. We're not there. Mom and I are just going through the motions, you know?
That night when I told Mom I couldn't be in the house, I knew that I couldn't be there and see that she wasn't there.
I just wish you could have came to me sooner.
I wish I could have come to anyone sooner. I wish that, like I said, that none of this would have happened.
We can't go back of things we could have done or should have done. We just got to say we got to support each other from here on.
I know that. I love you guys so much. I just want you to know that. I wish I could have said something or have hugged you or at least spent a moment with you the day of the hearing.
I know, sweetie. We felt the same way. I wanted to reach over and hug you and tell you I love you. And to stay at a distance is, even like right here, this is a distance. It's hard to be away from you. You know, to hold your hand, to hug you, it's hard. It's hard. But we're trying everything we can to get the little girl back. We're trying.
I know you are, guys. I know.
It's 24 hours a day, you know?
I know.
Mom wants to
But if I
speak to you
can't,
again.
I know. Dad, if I can't be there myself, I would rather it be you guys than anyone else.
Okay.
I want you to know that.
All right. Well, here's Mom.
You know, I got threatened the other day by Detective Melich about they were going to send a squad car to visit Grandpa regarding the date, because it's the 15th that, we tape recorded Grandpa. And I felt just a teeny bit of what you may be going through, Casey, about trying to protect someone that you love so much. So I want you to know I don't know where you're coming from, as far as I don't know the circumstances. But I know the mother that you are and the person that you are. And I know you're doing whatever you need to do to protect. I hope you're just protecting Kaylee. Don't worry again about protecting your dad or me or Lee. You understand?
Yes.
We can handle anything. I believe that. Okay? All right.
Hold on, I'm gonna have to walk away again for a second.
Okay,
I'll be right back.
All right, babe. Anytime an inmate comes through, she has to leave. She has to be isolated. Not saying anything. Oh, I want you to drive anyway. No, we can't.
Hey.
Yeah,
Oh, the phone's all wet.
yeah. No, she already said she was eating. He wanted to know if you were eating. All right, I'll tell
I
him.
ate coleslaw today. Tell him I ate coleslaw.
Well, you're probably eating a lot of things you never used to eat before, because when you're hungry, you'll eat.
I hated bologna. I've been eating bologna and cheese on occasion. Grits. I don't do grits at all. It's terrible.
Well, you know what? You're going to eat what's in front of you.
No, not really. Still won't touch certain gravy outside of yours or Grandma's.
Well, you better eat a little something, honey, because you're getting really thin. You're
Getting
getting thinner.
I've been
I know,
good,
but Casey, you're a lot thinner.
Well, I'm only eating 3 meals a day. They're very small. That's, what we're given, so I can't eat all day. I can't walk around and snack like I normally do. I'm not putting in probably 3,500 calories.
Yeah.
I'm drinking juice that has no real juice in it, no sugar. So,
It's good.
tell me what's in that.
Yeah. It's flavored water.
No, it's juice.
Is it?
Ish. Tastes like juice. Oh, man. At least now I have more stuff to look forward to every day. The potential to get a chance to talk to you guys, to at least see you this much. Besides a shower every couple days and crappy food.
Well,
And the inconsistent visit with Jose, but at least, it's something.
yeah, he's supposed to be coming this afternoon.
That's what I figured. He usually comes after 7:30, between 7:30 and 10.
I think he's going to try to come in.
Well, that's good. I'm at least going to get a shower after I'm done with you guys, so. I know he was putting in an appeal for the bond. Do you know what will happen with that? Have you heard anything from him?
No, he said it might not be till next Wednesday before the final on that.
Okay.
So it could be a while. Yeah, we never really got a full description of Zanny. I know she's got brown curly hair.
About shoulder length. She wears it straight.
Curly.
It's curly, but she also wears it straight. This is what I'm telling you. It's called a straightener, remember? She's the one that gave me my straightener.
That's true. Okay. How tall is she?
About 5'7"-ish. She's just like maybe an inch or two shorter than Dad, so 5'6", 5'7". Very thin, maybe a little bit more meat than me, about 140-ish. Fairly tan. Brown eyes. No tattoos that I've ever seen that I know of. I've seen her in a bathing suit, so unless it's something beyond that.
Well, I would think if anybody around her knew her, they would have come forward by now.
That's what I'm thinking. That's even what I told Jose. If it was anyone that especially has known me, that knows Kaylee, that at least knows of us.
Did anybody ask you to describe her and they did a composite drawing of her?
Not once. And when they went and interviewed that girl down in Kissimmee, they never showed me a picture of her. They never searched.
Okay, now they told us that you couldn't pull her out of a lineup.
They're full of shit. I had told them multiple times, find a sketch artist, show me pictures, show me something, I can point her out to you.
Okay, well, you make sure Jose does that today.
I've told Jose this. I've told him to pull in a sketch artist.
Okay.
I've told Jose that multiple times. I've given him and also Gabriel, his associate, the same information I've given you. It's the same information that I gave to the police. They never searched by her full name. They searched by Zenaida Fernandez or Zenaida Gonzalez, never by her full name.
And it's Z-E-N.
Z-E-N-A-I-D-A. I don't think she has a middle name. There was never a middle name on anything that I remember seeing. And I know she went by both last names. She always has. Since she was younger, since her mom remarried.
So Flores Gonzalez, and you don't know what her stepdad
Fernandez Gonzalez.
But you don't know what Fernandez Gonzalez.
I think her dad's first name is Victor. Her stepdad, or that could be her real dad, but I remember her saying Victor. Victor and Gloria were her parents.
Victor and Gloria are her parents, but they're separated or divorced.
They are as of now, yeah. That was her
They're
stepdad.
divorced.
But I know she has a lot of money. That's where she got the car from.
So Victor's her stepdad.
That's her stepdad.
So his last name wouldn't be.
Concerned.
His last name wouldn't be Gonzalez then.
I think it would actually be Fernandez because then, as far as I know, with Spanish last names, it's the father's first name, then the mother's last name.
Yeah, but Victor is his stepdad, right?
Mm-hmm. She has his last name and her mother's last name.
Oh, he adopted her?
He adopted her. He legally adopted her, yes. Where? I'm not sure.
Okay. You don't know where he's living?
No.
And I thought you said Zanny had a sister.
Her sister's name is Samantha. She has the whitest name possible. They have different dads.
And you don't know what her last name is?
No, I do not.
And you said Samantha's a student.
She was a student at UCF, yes. But I can't remember her last name. I know that she was within the last 12 months.
Is she older or younger?
She's older.
By a couple years or?
Roughly a year, year and a half.
Okay. All right, babe. Anything else you can think of? Did Zan ever talk about taking Kaylee to the beach or doing anything?
She told me that they went out to Coco a couple different times.
With Kaylee?
With Kaylee. Remember all the places that I was telling you about?
Uh-huh. Yes.
Those were all the places that I've been told that they've been.
Okay.
I told Lee that he needs to talk to you and get a list of places. That's a good start.
The ones over the last month?
Yes.
Okay. Boat is actually this story out on a boat?
It was a story I had been told, yes. Was I there? No.
Okay. And you don't know who she could be with?
No.
Okay. Could Jeff ever look preppy looking?
Yeah, that's how he always dressed, was very preppy.
Do you think he would have ever worn like a horn-rimmed glasses or something?
To the best of my knowledge, he's never worn glasses.
Okay.
But he primarily would wear like reasonably tight jeans, fitted jeans, a polo shirt, something nice. He always dressed very nicely.
Okay. And you don't know where Jeff's sister's last name or anything is?
Her married name, no. I can't think of it offhand.
Okay.
Oh, man.
And what about Zanny's roommates?
I haven't heard anything from either of them, but I've given everyone names. If you want to write down their names as well, I'd given them to the police, which they never did anything with. Raquel. Raquel is the first one. RAQUEL. Her last name is Farrell. FARRELL.
Now, who worked for the ABC company? Distribution.
Jennifer. Jennifer's her second roommate. Raquel supposedly had worked there for a short time herself.
But you don't know when?
I don't know when. Jennifer, I know, had worked there within the last year.
It's the ABC distribution catalog, right?
Yes.
But you don't know Jennifer's last name?
Her last name is Rosa. ROSA.
Okay. When's the last time you saw Raquel and Jennifer?
Oh, wow. Easily a month and a half, 2 months ago, maybe.
For both of them. Are they still roommates?
I have no idea.
Okay. But they're both from this area?
They've at least lived in this area. I don't know where they are outside of this.
Okay. You don't know where Raquel worked?
No. I know that she was a student. She'd served at a couple different restaurants.
But you don't know what restaurant?
She'd said a Fridays. I don't know which one.
But
or
local?
when this was. It could have been local. It could have been somewhere else. I don't know.
Okay.
There was never anything specific. I know that they each came from families of decent amounts of money, which is why they didn't have to have substantial jobs.
Okay.
Is there anything else Dad can think of?
I don't know. Okay. I'm sorry.
You don't have to apologize. It's good to actually see you guys smile a little bit.
Dad was out sweating, working, doing flyers and stuff. I had to
He stinks,
Yeah,
and we showered in 2 days.
We got a flat tire on as we were getting off the expressway. My car tire went flat.
Hey, guess what? That happened to me.
Yeah. So, did you know Trenton Duckett's father's been helping us?
That's
You
what
know.
Lee told me. Jose actually told me that he had contacted you.
Yeah, he's been helping us.
That's what I've been told, which I guess it's good. He's maybe a very resourceful person.
Did Lee tell you how much the reward is for finding Kaylee?
No.
Can you imagine?
I haven't heard anything of this, so
It's over 200. I think it's $225,000.
Jesus Christ, that's almost half
That's
my
a lot.
bond.
Well, a lot of people want that little girl found.
Good. The more people, the better. Everyone should want her back.
Well, they do, Casey. Just want you to know there's a lot of people helping. I only get one or two phone calls a day that are not nice phone calls, but I get many, many, many phone calls and many people reaching out that just believe in you. They believe in us finding Kaylee. Okay? So keep your head up high. But if you think of anything that could help, don't be afraid.
Oh, I won't hesitate to let you guys know.
You can't be afraid, Casey, of anybody. You got to get that strength from me and your dad and your brother. I know you have it in you. Okay? You need to get that strength inside and do not feel like someone can hang anything over you or anything over us or threaten us because, well, you have said you're protecting this family. You don't need to protect this family. This family's been through a lot.
I know.
Yeah. We love you very, very much.
I know. I love you
Yeah,
guys
Dad wants
too.
to say something too.
I just had a little analogy of our family.
Uh-huh.
Think of me as the thumb. Think of that. The next finger, the index finger is your mom. She likes to point just like Kaylee.
Yeah, but it's with the middle finger.
Okay, the middle finger, I guess, is mom, probably. But I'm looking at size in the family. The next finger after that is going to be Lee, and then it's going to be you, and then the final, that little pinky, that's Kaylee. So think of that. Think of your hand. Just think, this is us. This is the family that love each other, that cares, and needs to be together. And we're missing two fingers.
I'm still here.
As silly as it sounds,
I know.
we have you here. We know you're here, but it's not the same.
I know it's not the same. It's just like I have you guys with me, but it's not the same.
I'll tell you, doing everything that's happened so far, there was a lot of hard decisions to make, and we're trying to find that little girl. We're trying.
I know you are.
I mean, all of us have experienced a lot of different things. We've asked so many questions. We've went on emotions, but if there's anything at all that you want to share, you got to share it. Write it down. I know Mr. Baez is working in your best interest, but
my number one.
Let me ask you this: would you be interested in talking to like an FBI guy or something?
Anyone that you guys want to bring in, I'll talk to.
Okay, that's true. That's great news. Okay, here, Mom's again. Hold on a second.
Yeah, I mean, is it just the local police you don't feel comfortable to?
Oh, it's just...
Or is it just the authority in general?
It's those two specific. It's Adams and Mellick. Now, Happy Wells, the other
you mean
detective...
Allen and Mellick.
Allen, yeah. Sorry, John Allen and Mellick.
Okay.
The other guy that came to the house, I don't know if you remember him very well. He went by Happy. His last name is Wells.
Happy Wells, you want to talk to
Wells.
him?
I would speak to him of any of the, the detectives.
Would you speak with him with Jose, or would you speak to him by himself?
I would speak to him alone with Jose. It doesn't matter. We had a lot of conversations when I sat up in the room that day. I just sat in the lobby of the sheriff's department for probably a good 3, almost 4 hours.
Okay.
And Happy and I sat there and we conversed. He was very, very concerned with Kaylee. wanting to find Kaylee. That was his priority.
Okay.
He's someone that I feel very comfortable talking to.
Okay, so if we can get that arranged today, you'll talk to him.
I would absolutely talk to him. He's
Okay.
someone that I feel would go out of his way to help you guys.
Now, is he a detective or a deputy?
Oh, that's a good question. I know he works within a similar
Was he at the
department.
house? Was he at the house?
He was the other guy that came to the house with...
Which one?
He was the bigger guy that wasn't wearing glasses that came to the house. When the two gentlemen came to pick me up Wednesday morning, he was one of the two guys that came to the house.
Okay.
See if Dad remembers him. But
okay.
They called him Happy. I know his last name as well, so I know that.
Okay.
Most definitely.
Well, we could probably get that arranged because they're wanting to talk to you, Casey.
Yeah. I don't want someone that's going to tell me that they know that I'm lying, that's going to belittle me, that won't listen to what I'm saying to them. I need someone that will take the information that I'm giving them.
Okay. All right, listen. We're going to leave when it's at 5 minutes so we can get out before the media knows because they're going to try to get us out a back door. So I want you to know when this goes, we're going to be leaving quickly.
Okay.
But I'm going to work on trying to get Happy Wells for you today, if we
can. That would be great.
Now, I'm not sure if we should do it alone or if you should have your attorney present.
That's up to you guys. I'm leaving that to your discretion.
Okay.
I'm fine.
Well, I think you should have your representation.
Okay.
Okay.
That's fine.
Is there anything else you need that you want us to do or say or look? Anything? What do you need from us?
I totally look locally, especially.
You sure?
Check places that we're familiar with that we know. I mean, it's not going to hurt to look. I don't know where you guys have posted things for Kaylee, been able to post pictures or things like that, but
yeah. She said that guy. Dad wanted to know if it was a female officer, but this guy, this Happy Wells, you've already connected with.
Oh, most definitely.
Okay.
Asked Dad if he remembers. He was one of the two guys that came to pick me up Wednesday morning.
He was one of the ones that picked her up Wednesday morning. Okay. We'll get that.
Okay. Okay. God, just know how much I miss you guys.
Oh, we know that. We know that. The quicker we get Kaylee, the quicker you'll get home too. But Casey, if we don't find her, they're trying to build a case against you, honey.
That's what they've been doing. I know. That's the other two detectives' main goal is building a case.
I know, and that's why I'm so frustrated. Because I know they're not
frustrated. That's why I don't want to speak to either of them because it's not going to do any good. It really isn't.
Well, we'll make it happen with this other person.
Thank you.
And like I said, if we can get, how about an outside source like FBI to talk to you?
If you can get someone outside, that's fine. Bring in whoever by any means.
Okay.
You and I are on the same page with that. We will do whatever necessary.
Okay. All right, honey. I believe that.
I just want her back.
I know you do. God. You have to keep thinking positive. Positive feelings, Casey.
Oh, I know. I have been. I've been staying as positive as I can.
But do you think after this long she'd still be local?
There's a possibility.
What's your gut telling you right now?
My gut's telling me that she's okay.
Okay. And your gut tells you that she's close or she's hiding?
She's not far. I know in my heart she's not far. I can feel it.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
all right.
God.
Well, we'll see if we can't get a sketch artist and Happy and maybe even FBI to come talk to you.
Have you talked to Ryan? Has he gotten any leads on anything in Jacksonville?
I haven't spoke with him for several days. I don't know if Lee has or not. I kind of haven't really reached out to too many people, except your immediate friends here.
Well, Ryan, again, he's definitely one of those people that you should talk to. So
Well, I had before, but there wasn't really much to tell him.
yeah,
So, but like Corey and Sean and
those
Chris
guys, yeah,
and all those guys, they feel connected with me to get to you
yeah.
because I think they see you and me and you.
Oh, most definitely. Those are guys that I have a long history with, that I've known
Wow.
for 8-9 years.
They're doing everything they can, Casey, to help find Kaylee, and they know that you haven't done anything.
Oh, I know. Those are my big brothers outside of Lee's friends. Those are my other boys.
They're just confused like we all are. And Jose said that you said everything would make sense once we found Kaylee.
Well, yeah, once you have someone that you can talk to, that you can get a real explanation from, that's known where she's been, it's going to have to make sense at that point. Once we get Kaylee, everything else will figure itself out. Mainly I was meaning for myself, but even as far as where she's been, what's been going on with her.
Alright.
Do you know what we're looking at as far as time?
Yeah, we're getting close to the end. And you know, as soon as that happens, we're going to leave, okay?
I know.
Alright, dear.
Just tell Lee that I love him. I didn't get a chance
He
to
knows
again.
that. Your brother has
know.
been a rock for all of us. He has done so much, Casey. You don't know what this family has done pulled together for you.
I've been hearing from some of the officers. They've told me. They've said that the one coordinating most everything, and hearing that. Sorry, hearing that the other day, it just. I know.
It's unconditional love, darling.